Hey guys, I don't know if my chat's connected. If you guys are in the chat, tell me hello. They might have a store. Akihabara anime, okay. And let me know if this is working, guys. I have no idea what's up with my video. Can you check out my videos live? Thanks for coming back, guys. I don't know what happened, but it's either Streamlabs or my data, but they just kill my stream every like 30 minutes or something. So sorry about that, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do this stream for another 30 minutes hopefully, or a little bit less than that. But yeah, back again. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, we're at the Shibuya crossing. This is part 2. Thanks for joining, guys. I'm gonna make this kind of short at the end. So yeah, you guys can see it's really nice. Thanks for coming back, Jennifer. And I'm at the crossing, guys. Nice little Starbucks here. Did you guys see Paul's stream earlier today? How was it? Let me know. Looked kind of good, but yeah, it looked a pretty long one, huh? 2 hours, like 3 hours or something. Hey, Jennifer. Let's see if she's in there. Hopefully, I let the others know you're okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, and then when the stream fails, the other stream is still live forever. It's like kind of weird. So I have to close the other stream, and then it'll disappear. Did you like his stream today? Oh really? That's strange. I didn't get to see real much of it, but actually we were supposed to go last week, but the trees were not ready. We were gonna go last week, and I went myself and I took a video. The trees were not ready. Very short one, but yeah. And well, I'm glad to hear that his stream was good. Yes, he really had a nice stream. Okay, great, Jennifer. I think maybe his wife was there. I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking of some other streaming ideas for the future, and I'm really glad that you guys came. Must be really late in your area, and I'm always enjoying YouTube at night too. I'm like a late night YouTube watcher. Yeah, I heard her. I briefly watched his stream, just like 1 minute. And actually, I was gonna go the same time, but we really had no plan. So I was actually, I went back to sleep, and I wasn't ready at that time. So I went a little later, and I don't think I can stream there anymore because the connection always drops there. So I got a really nice 360 video for you guys that I will upload in the next few days up there. Yeah, I'm glad you like that, Jennifer, and I really want to touch base with Americans that are interested in Japan, because we have a lot in common. And I used to watch YouTube when I was in the United States about Japan a lot, so I want to also people to watch my channel and learn about Japan. So a lot of stuff I learned from YouTube before I came here. Even the Japanese language I studied on YouTube. Very basic survival Japanese that I learned first before coming here. And it was fun. You're back. Trevor's back. Thank you for coming back, Trevor. Hopefully my battery lasts. Yeah, I think maybe my carrier knows that I'm streaming and they don't want me to stream past 30 minutes. It's a data consumption thing, but I have unlimited data, so I don't know why. Let me see. What does not do there? What stores there, like Village Vanguard? Oh, that's a good question. Village Vanguard? You mean like anime stores? Trevor, ask about the earthquake footage. Whoa. Sorry, my gimbal just died too. The earthquake footage. Good question, guys. So about the earthquake, I ran outside. I was pretty scared, and I didn't quite get any footage because I was in a panic to go outside because I thought my building would collapse. So I never even crossed my mind to get a video, but a lot of YouTubers that I know is actually getting footage, and their content is going viral because they're already YouTubers and they upload Japan earthquake content. So I thought that's pretty funny, and I was thinking of doing the same thing, but when those things occur, you're never prepared. Jennifer says, I watched those. Oh, Jennifer, you watched that too? Trevor says, shame you didn't get any footage. Yeah, it was very, very, very shaky. If you guys watch Chris Abroad, he has some really good footage. And, it was a really big earthquake, I think. I never, saw one that big before, except, Tokyo gets hit more harder. Like, luckily, I don't live directly in Tokyo, so I didn't really get hit pretty hard, but it was very scary. And I wasn't prepared for that kind of earthquake, Oh, Trevor, you subbed to me. Thank you. All right, yeah, guys, be sure to support the channel. I got a really nice 360 video for you guys coming out this week. It's about Hanami in Nakameguro. And last night I did a video again. I'll tell you again that here in Shibuya, actually, there's some trees over there. Really nice white trees. It looks kind of cloudy from here, but you can imagine it's really beautiful at night, and really white flowers, white and pink. Trevor, didn't you get a warning? No, actually, they're always saying like there may be some earthquake. They say like it's a possibility, but we didn't get the emergency warning on our phones. Sometimes we get the tsunami warning or earthquake warning before a quake, but this time we did not. So it was pretty weird, and we were not expecting nothing like that. And northern Japan, I don't want to say northern Japan, but like near Fukushima, a lot of things broke. There was a lot of damage and stuff. But, I mean, a few people died, right? I think you guys saw the news, right? A few people died, and there was a lot of damage to houses and property and things like that. So it was sad. I hate to hear about that. Kind of bad news. We were not expecting that, yeah. So yeah, man, if you guys are new to the channel, like, let me know exactly what you guys want to see. I'm thinking of summertime. I want to do some beach videos. Maybe meet Eric Surf 6. I think you guys know him, right? Like I want to try to do a collab with him because I know his editor. You can check my videos, but we did a video with Andy San. He's the editor of Eric Surf 6. So if you guys want to see a video with him, I'll try to contact him and do something. Yeah. So how's the situation in your country, guys? Do you guys still wear masks? A lot of people wearing masks here still, so I'm just wearing a mask, but not the cool one today. Sorry guys, it's not a cool mask. It's just a regular white one, but pretty good. How about you guys? What's it like in your country? Do you guys wear a mask? Do you guys have any restrictions of going out, or seems like things are opening back up here? Not so restricted, but yeah. Explain the culture very good. The difference of U.S. and Japan. Okay, good question, Quinn. So you want me to explain that? Is that right? I just want to confirm because I can go on a rant for a long time, but I don't know if it's interesting to you guys or not. But yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of like a no filter person. So I'll be very honest, and you guys can hear a really uncensored version of my opinion of Japan versus US. If you guys want to hear, that's cool. I really love talking about those things, but my videos are more of like just seeing like cityscape and just walking around, seeing people or something like that. Very good difference. Let me see. The comment cuts off, but I'm reading difference. Yes, but I love to hear your opinion. Okay, great. So yeah, the difference Japan and US, it's really I can write. I mean, people can probably write a book about it because it's a very complicated thing to answer. But generally, a lot of people would agree that Japanese people have a more like outer personality, and then they have their own private life and private personality, and they manners and kind of things like that are very big thing here. So people are more shy and filtered to their own outer perception of how they should be as far as uniform to the other people, and respect other people's like privacy and things like that. So privacy is a really big thing here. Even like taking pictures or things like that, people are very sensitive. The US people are more outgoing, they're more friendly. You can like meet people faster in the United States. And I think ever since we had the pandemic, people are more shy here. It's like more places have closed and socializing has changed a lot. People are using more online stuff, online dating apps or whatever. So that's definitely a big topic. Everything has changed, and a lot of places, dating and things like that really have declined here. Compared to US, I think it's more resilient with, bringing actually things change faster in the United States, but here things are kind of steady, slow change. So if something is already changed in the United States, where then it would be delayed here, as far as dating or adapting to the circumstances of the pandemic or whatever. So it's kind of a delay. Even the economy, it's kind of a good thing, right? I mean, you can see the Japan Times news article, and I'm all quoting news articles, right? The U.S. How can I explain it? The economy changes rapidly, but the Japan economy is very steady, and the economy here it changes very slowly. So if we have inflation in the United States, you won't see the inflation in Japan very quickly, even if it's a global economy. you'll see it a few, like you guys had the gas price rises. Japan hasn't had that yet until like last week, and it's not even significant, but it is pretty high. But it's like took a while for us to even, you know, like see a rise in gas prices. So it's kind of like that, slow, steady, and kind of older cultural things. But yeah, that's one thing. I don't know. I hope that answers the question. Kind of. So it's kind of more of a slow, steady culture, and new things take a while to change, but took a while to adapt to the pandemic and things like that. But things are opening now. I think US can is very rapid changing. There's good and bad about everywhere and everything, but I think Japan's pretty safe. I mean, there is like people who steal things, but it's not as common. I think things are more like in US you can tell the difference between like a good neighborhood and a bad neighborhood. But in Japan it's kind of hard to tell between a good neighborhood and a bad neighborhood, because everything kind of looks the same in a way, especially in Tokyo. You wouldn't really be able to tell if it's a poor neighborhood or not, or crime area or not. You just have to go there and experience it. So that's another thing about Japan that kind of interesting. It's really below the surface before you would know, and you would just have to hear from local people or people who go there. You learn by experience or talking, and one of the best ways people are doing business here is word of mouth marketing, like referral. It's a very niche country, especially with business. It's really about who you know, and if somebody likes you and they're kind of have good connections, it's all about connections to get like a good job or something, or that kind of thing. But I think US is more of like, what can you do and how you did you graduate college or something like that? Can you prove it? Can you prove your work or something? But yeah, so it's pretty good here though. There's a lot of people without a college degree, and they're working like engineering jobs or like IT, really high paying jobs, or even they're a boss or something, because they just know the right people or have the right experience. And I mean, US has that too, but I think US is more of like a educational, like more about education than it is about connections. Although that's works everywhere, having good connections, but yeah, it's more about like reputation here and connections than it is about like education or things like that. A lot of times you can't tell the difference between a like really wealthy person or some average person, because everybody is adapted to the norm, like cultural, like I don't know, normal cultural manners or whatever. They all seem to be humble in some ways and stuff like that. So I don't know. Trevor, have you got any business cards done yet? Just the YouTube ones. Like, I don't really have a business. I just more of a freelance person working here. So I do more like different engineering work for a few companies, and that's it. But like, I have a YouTube card. It just has my QR code, but like, I'm not really like monetized on YouTube yet, so I'm not really making like anything. I'm just doing this as a hobby for fun, and for you guys, I hope like we all grow together, make a good community, and like, there's really nice people you can meet on YouTube. I was pretty lucky to meet like Paul and Lemmy and stuff like that. and some of you guys as well. Good to have cards to make connections. Yeah, definitely. You're right. I mean, that is really the best way. I'm thinking now because I have a few jobs, and then I'm thinking, what should I put on there? How should I make the card? I made cards a few like years ago, but I never really handed them out to people. So that's a good idea. And then people are pretty sensitive about business cards here, like about the design and all that, and then also how you give it and how you present it. And it's more of like it's definitely a sensitive thing of how you present your business card. So it's a little bit of a pressure, but I mean, yeah, like Lemmy said, you can just use the gaijin pass, right? Like, but you have to like give it to them in a certain way. Like you put it on the table and then like bow or something. It's like very formal. So I always was like a little discouraged about just giving somebody a business card. I usually like exchange line or something like that. But business cards are very important in Japan. Yeah, Trevor, you're right about that. Yeah. Yep. They would look at the business card twice and won't put it in their pockets. Yeah, Jennifer Quinn, that's totally right. It's very sensitive thing. I don't know. It's kind of different from. That's one difference between United States and. But it's good to put in your wallet, put in your pocket. I mean, then when you need it, you can call that person. Like, this is kind of, I'd rather, but they'll keep it out until you leave. So, yeah, it has to be a really good design. And I was printing the business cards myself, and I wanted to make one that's like both in Japanese and English. So one side would be English, one side would be Japanese. But I would have to order those probably online or something. So I haven't quite worked that out yet. So yeah, that's a good idea. I think Canva now is very popular, and you can order business cards online. Canva is getting very popular in Japan. FYI, the original Nintendo HQ hotel opening April. Oh wow! Oh, is that in Kyoto, Trevor? Good point. I know the Kyoto headquarters is in Kyoto, and they started as a trading card game, but they later became the electronic industry and developed the Famicom and game systems for your electronic gaming systems. Yeah, still here, guys. It's really nice. Still got my Starbucks. I don't know how long I'll stay, but there's girls who graduated in kimonos here. Wow, very nice. A lot of girls graduating. This April is a year of graduation in Japan, and you usually, if you have a friend graduating, you usually give them like a gift or something. So it's really cool. Yes, I heard the Sega building went out of business. Yeah, so I don't know what happened, right? But I heard a long time ago in Japan, I would say 20 years ago, Sega and all those game centers, it was more electronic games, but they switched to this kind of UFO catcher, which I'm not saying I was disappointed, but I was surprised, right? Trevor says Kyoto. Oh, okay. Send me a link on Instagram. My Instagram is Chris Tokyo Japan, or I have another one, which I'll tell you. It's called _real_Chris James. I have two Instagrams. Maybe I'll go there. Jennifer says, I just graduated. I got my AA degree in fine arts. Congratulations, Jennifer. And I'm glad that you have an AA. You can do a lot with that. So me too. I have an associate of arts, general, but minor of engineering, and it took me a long way. I mean, I don't really think college is the best route for everybody, but it does help. You can get your way in pretty good companies with a college degree, and Trevor says I don't do Instagram. Oh, so cool. I have Twitter though. But the thing is, Google and like the big companies, they're starting to realize hey, we are limiting ourselves by not hiring people who don't have a high degree, but they're very talented. So they will consider you as well. Those big tech companies and big companies, if you don't have a good college degree, or and they'll help you go to school and stuff. So yeah, in Japan, guys, difference between U.S. and Japan. I'm gonna tell you another tip. Degree doesn't really matter here. I mean, I'm gonna say that, like, you don't need. They don't. I mean, because they don't have the same system as United States. I mean, you can look this up, but if you have I mean, it helps, especially if you have a degree from foreign school, for like United States, or. But it doesn't really matter if you can prove your skills or you're willing to learn, like programming. There's a lot of people programming here and they don't even have a degree. Maybe some people get angry or don't believe that, but I've seen many, because I've worked for a few tech companies, and yeah, they hire guys who are just good at programming. You can do your job, you have experience. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's like easy, but definitely, like, you can get a degree that helps a lot coming here. Definitely required to get a visa here as an engineer. You need a degree, yes, but like they don't have the system where you need like a master's degree or like a doctor's degree or even like BA. You know what I mean? Like for companies. I mean, I'm talking about companies now, but it's not the same requirement as United States for work. So yeah, they like work experience. If you worked for interned or worked for a big good company, it's very helpful to get a good job here too. And back to what I was saying, about the what is it, Nintendo? Oh, the Sega. So yeah, they're everything is like claw machines now. They're like UFO catchers or whatever. So that was the thing, and then they closed down. Yeah, so they did close in Akihabara. The Sega thing, I don't know why, but probably COVID, right? I mean, a lot of things changed after that. Let's see. I'm gonna look over here. They got a cool little clock up there somewhere. I don't know if you guys ever seen it before. It's a Sankyo. The Sankyo clock right there. It's like a tiny little clock in there. It's like reminds me of like a little watch or something. Jennifer Quinn said, "I heard you need a job to be able to live there." Yeah, basically. I mean, that's one requirement. Depending on your status or whatever. But there's some people who come here as a student, so you can be a student here too. You can live here as a student. Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and I hope we can communicate by comments and on Instagram. Please be sure to message me, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Hope to see you soon, and thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support, Jennifer, Bai, and Trevor, and everybody watching. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next stream, guys.